Hello everybody, my name is Tyler Clark and this is for the final chapbook assignment and it is entitled Requiems for a Yearning Swain. And for this final assignment, I really wanted to kind of merge my two worlds of art and art history with poetry, as I'm an art and art history major. And I wanted to convey that idea right away with the cover art. And in the middle are these four historical paintings that kind of represent the trials and tribulations of human emotion with anger and envy, abandonment, betrayal, and really have these ideas pushed in the forefront. And yeah, I made a little introduction too, so we're gonna go ahead and read that so I can get my ideas across a little better than I can speak. So, Requiems for Yearning Swain follows my journey of finding identity, spirituality, emotionally, and as a growing adult in a world that often feels stacked against me in some ways. And a yearning heart will always break at the smallest change, but from that brokenness, a new form is born. And while drafting these poems, I've learned how to express myself emotionally in both literal and abstract ways, and allowing myself to release what I've held inside from a very long time. And throughout this journey, I explore feelings of deep sadness, love, and longing, as well as this painful pull for nostalgia and of a time that no longer exists. And Requiems for a Yearning Swain is meant to express the unexpressible, which is seems so much impossible to do, but I really did try to capture the emotions, especially as a growing person in this new age, this 21st century, navigating a digital world filled with rage and unrest, while this looming sense of uncertainty of the future really hangs overhead. And I think a lot of people in my generation can kind of feel that looming of distrust and anger and unrest. So that is the introduction, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And for all my pieces, I employed this idea of really graphic design and making everything an interactive piece. I know some of my poems kind of have a standard composition, so I wanted to enhance that with visual aspects. So this first one is entitled Sermons for Saturday. Where the green meets the brown, cold and unwilling, could gobble you up if they wanted. Sand falling from the sky in July, almost like it was meaning to hit you. Crawling onto the ground, purposely or not, it doesn't matter. The streaks of tears like tire marks during a drag race. They'll stay for a Saturday. Playing marbles and jacks, spiky and cruel, through your roughened skin, bump into me again someday, and ask me how the weather is. Stormy for a Saturday. And this next one, I really enjoyed the graphic design aspect that I did, and it's entitled Bait. Soil, rich in the mulberries that dropped last fall, eating and digesting the rotten. Who else would want to? Deeper and deeper I go till I hit the crust of the earth. Maybe this time I will break through. Above me, I hear it. Vibration. 1, then 3, then 6. Pulling me up from my slumber, grabbing and extracting. A sharp feeling through my head with a force unmatched. I've never seen the water before. It's colder than I think. And for this next one, I was really proud of myself. This is a piece that I written not too long ago, my sophomore year. And during this class, I actually revisited it and kind of improved upon it. And this piece is really close and personal to me. And yeah, this is entitled, I Feel You With Me Always. A blind man taps the pavement to see the world around him through vibrations, feeling the world without using his eyes, like a bat in a damp cave looking for a place to stay dry from the humid air surrounding him. He's a person too, a father, a son, a husband. I wonder if he still remembers what his kids look like, or how his wife used to kiss him every night after she finished cooking. She always knew how he liked his toast, a little burnt and with too much butter. She'd be waiting for him to walk through the oak-carved door they picked out ages ago at that old discount furniture store. The initials I and M are carved into the handles, their signatures engraved in the grain forever. capturing how they felt for one another. They promised to be together forever under the bleachers too many summers ago. Promises are important. When I lie with you, the leaves fall from the old oak at the end of our subdivision, green, yellow, red, and brown. You keep asking me why I'm always complaining to you. Complaining is an easy thing to do. I haven't gotten a new pair of glasses in a while. Doctors scare me, and it's easier to ignore the problem than fix it. Ignoring is an easy thing to do. It's like trying to open your eyes underwater, the chlorine stinging them over and over again at the public pool during Memorial Weekend. I can still make out the shapes and colors if I squint hard enough. I love the shape of you, the shape of your eyes, and the shape of your nose that you complain about being too big. Brown and powerful, like that old oak tree. I'll end up like that old man one of these days. You'll be there too. Though, tapping my cane on the ground, leading me to the doorknob with our initials carved on the side, to find you again, over and over. And while I can't go through everything, we'll show a couple here, I want to end with this final one, entitled I'm Trying, I Promise. I was stolen by the gypsies, my grandmother whispered to me while lying on that cold steel bed, bound down and tied by the past of starvation and rug-burned shag carpets that stained her knees. The tall cattails and new spring flowers covered her face, the seeds of the dandelions like stars in the sky, finally home after a long journey. I went to the moon. I went to become a journalist. I went to witness maybe being something isn't an afterthought. Her scribbles still marked in my ears, running down my throat like I swallowed a gallon of cinnamon. I'll break these chains of generational curses by being someone I want to be, instead of someone who is seen as the victor. And that's good enough.